Good morning. Afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm gonna put on the jazz now. How's everyone? No. Good. That's okay. I'll wait for you. Anyway, some more animation for Tasticles 10. Who's here? We've got Gravitas. Taz, welcome. Coach main villain? Yes, indeed. Well, actually, some people think he's the hero. Well, I see Mo says Dark Slender Man. That's creepy. Welcome. There he is, Mexican Goku. Welcome back. Taco Twins, I remember you. Welcome back. You guys sound delicious, Taco Twins. Yeah, so for those who don't know, this is Tasticles 10, I'm working on it. A major scene in it with some demonoid sort of guys. Not quite zombies. With violence and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Show me. Okay. Alright, yeah, you're good at drumming. Nice work. It's time for a sumo stream. What is the time for you? I think this is a bad time for me because it's already in the afternoon. And I'm getting a bit like, ooh. A bit tired. But I'm still ready to work. It's close to 11 PM. You should go to bed, guys. Night night. Everybody say good night to Mexican Goku. Have a good night. Epic. Thanks, Dark Slender Man. Although I do not drink the wine, I will gladly accept the popcorn. Good night, Mexican Goku, says Taco Twins. Thank you. So polite. Anyway, enough chit chat. Let me fix this up. Yeah, it's a bit better. Don't know how I feel about the shaky cam. Here's a question for you guys. Damn, him not going anywhere, says Mexican Goku. Good on you. Here's a question for you guys. Do you prefer the shakiness of the camera, or would you prefer a still camera? Some of you might be motion sick, right? What are you animating? Tasticles 10, my friend. Dude, I love Tasticles. I watched it a ton and just binged it today. I know it says binged, I'm sorry. Binged it today for like the 40th time. Anyway, keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Zyko. Zyko, that's a good name. Thank you very much. Yeah. Glad you're watching my videos. It makes me feel like it's all worth it. Not that I would ever think it's not worth it. I'm just doing a little few videos. Shut up. Shut up, Mom. I'm not gonna get a job. Just trying to make some little cartoons online. No big. Uh-oh, this music has singing in it. It's so hard to find just noise for the background. Wish I could just listen to copyright music, but then it gets blocked. I've said this last time. Treading water. Anyway. Back. This is Zombie. Yes, it is Dark Slenderman. It is Zombie. Mexican Goku once again. Repping for the Snail Man on Mexican Goku. CMOS is God in Tasticles. That is true, because I made it, so... This is so grabbing him. This is an awkward shot, but anyway. Spell icon. You don't have to, you typed it out for me. It's not stupid. Besides, who would want to see UP? Still deciding if I want Coach to show up in this scene. Here he is, this is Coach. You guys know him, yeah? Some minor character in my videos. Still wondering if he should just show up and be like, hey, this is a fun scene. Like, he doesn't really have much impact, but he's just there. That's what I do usually. I just go, Coach floats in. And then that's like usually what happens. Is like, he has to show up now, so we can get the story going, So I might just have him float in and lie down and say, no story. As you do. I could do that. That's still a possibility. He just drops in and goes, oh, there's some weird demons and stuff. Vampires. Stuff like that. Oh, that's not going to happen. That sounds lame. So. He's being a feisty demon, this guy. Why is he wearing a hat inside anyway? What's it? It Hitman the Hitting IR Coach. Don't know, General LD 1313 games or Coach. What is this? Hitman the Hitting or Coach? It's Coach. This is actually Coach that I'm working on. Oh, that's cool. I really don't enjoy doing this scene. That's why I haven't been streaming. It's not a really fun scene. It's like a filler. Not scenes, shot. I mean, just this 1-2 second shot. There's a lot of activity, but it's just not fun to do. Like, the fun stuff is like when, say, coach has to talk to Nick, right? That's the really fun stuff. That's the reason I make these, to get to the really big scenes where you like, coach then sits on the bed and says, "I could go for a dead Nicholas," and like, it's a stupid little wordplay, but that's what's fun to me. Even though that's not clever, but interacting with those two guys is funny. So why am I doing all this scene with the zombies and stuff? Just have Coach and Nick in a room for like 20 minutes. Yeah, I thought about that as well, actually. I thought, what if like he has to interrogate Nick, Coach? I don't know. Or like he's in prison and Nick goes to the prison, talks through this thing, and Coach is like there, like, "Ooh, I'm in prison, Nick," and it's just that for a while. That sounds fun to me. And then Coach just gets up and walks out because, you know, he's Coach. "I'm not in prison anymore, Nick. See ya." "You're in prison now, Nick." And then it was a trap. Like, he paid off the chief warden of the prison to make it the real prison's where Nick comes into, so then he can't leave. Anyway, I'm not really focused on talking, I'm just doing my thing. That's why it doesn't make any sense. How does that look? He reaches over and he grabs him in the chest area. Not much to grab onto, but whatever. That works. What coach is this? This is 10. Coach 10. I could have just called it Coach. Do you guys reckon it'd be alright if I just changed the title of Tasticles to Coach? I could just do that. Like how I changed the title of one of the videos without anyone noticing. I don't even remember what I did. I changed the title of one of the Tasticles. I don't remember which one now. I think the latest one, 9. I changed the title. Suko, do you remember what I changed? Oh god, I'm a madman. One day you're just gonna click on the channel. Well, I don't know if you ever do that to begin with, but and you'll just see it's all just called Coach, like Coach the coaching. Coach Cools 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you walk out your house and you go to the coach school and everyone just starts looking at you and like, what's going on? And then it turns out you're Coach. A snack of the clones. That was too good. I had to change it. A snack of the clones. That's so dumb. I love it. I'm glad I changed that. Much better than Fights Viscera action. People be like, what's Viscera? There isn't really... Oh, there's a little bit. Yeah, it was... Fights Viscera action because I really didn't like that title, but I was in a rush to had to make that 10-year anniversary of the first one to release it, so then I just sort of rushed it out. Anyway, rushed out a huge project that I spent years making. I should re-render it and re-upload it. I don't know what this one's going to be called, because, well, actually I do have a title for it. Like, you know, when you save the project, it's called Tasticles 10 fuck off. I don't think I'll go with that. You want to know why it's and made the project. Truly a professional. I should definitely work in the industry. Not some hack. Sorry, probably not pressing the button properly. Oh yeah, I remember watching that. It's tough to write stuff. I never liked writing things. I never wanted to tell a story. I don't know, it's just a string of like funny things I think funny. Alan Michaels says, Seedmods. Hello Alan and Michaels. What does your name mean? Rima Part 2. He's back. Still a skeleton. I don't know, General LD. Tiger Twins. What would you do if coach's face model or actor? Bloody thing. A little hard button gets in the way. What would I do if I saw his face model in real life? Maybe add his voice into a Tasticles. I don't know what I'd do. It'd be so strange though. Would I recognize him? Probably not. Like if you saw a dude that looks like Coach, you wouldn't be like, ah, it's gotta be him. It is just a guy. I don't know, he's just a some dude, so I wouldn't bother him. If someone said, yeah, this is the dude that's Coach, I'd be like, that's cool. Yeah, I like your face. And then, yeah, that's already weird enough. He'd be like, I'm out of here. I don't think I would like to be like a character in a weird animation video. I wouldn't want to be that dude. It's kind of strange. Hope he's all cool with it. being like the face of some little character. If you went home after that and your fridge was empty, I'd be like, holy crap. I don't want to be in that world. People just get killed and it's like nothing. It's a crazy world. There's clones and stuff. That's pretty cool, I suppose. I've never had my fridge ransacked. Although it looks like it's ransacked. There's nothing in there for me to eat. Well, not at the moment. Kurt's gonna come in and be like, oh hell, this is embarrassing, I'm sorry. Here, here's $20, go down and get something. Boy, you are wasting away. What the hell? Look at the state of this house. There's mess everywhere. You just hang your pants there? This is Coach talking, if he's in my house. That is a big TV. Looks like a painting or something. That's cool. That's real nice. That's what he'd say. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, Coach, it's real nice TV. Do you want to watch Netflix? He's like, yeah, okay. And then we get a little, you know, hot and heavy. No, I'm not going to say that. That's gross. But you're going to think about it, though. So that's what I'd do if I'd met real face of Coach. This is the guy we're talking about, by the way. This dude's in my house. Watching Netflix. I watched a pretty cool Netflix show called Delicious in Dungeon. Does anybody know that one? It's pretty good. I like it. It's an anime, but it's well, yeah, I guess it is just an anime, straight anime, but it's really cool. I don't watch anime. What if I met Nick's face or voice actor? I'd be like, ah, no. Oh, don't speak. You got the most annoying voice. Nah. I don't know. He's just an actor. Like, he's just a dude. I'd be like, wanna come over? We got Coach at my house. And he'd be like, oh, God, no. I hate that guy. I guess. He probably, maybe they're really good friends. Even Hugh Dillon and Chad L. Coleman are like really good friends. Imagine that buddy cop show with those two guys. They'd be like arguing and it'd be like, this is fucking Coach Nick. That'd be sick. That's a possibility too. Somebody make that happen. He's always the coach is a sensible one. Nick's like a loose cannon. Like, ah, we should get them because we're the cops. No, we should think about it. We should, you know, not use our brains. Nick's like, nah. I joined the force to use my brain. Came to just dispense justice. And coach is like, you crazy, Nick. You know who else is crazy? Me. Okay, that looks okay. He grabs at him and he gets rejected and he's just so like toying with the dude. That's what I'm going for. It's a creepy zombie trying to touch him and that's weird and he's like, stop it. Perfect. It's classic horror movie genre trope. The zombie tries to grab the dude and he pushes him away. I think I know how to make a film now. You guys ever think about making films? The dead comedian says this is butter smooth. What is this, an advertisement? Not at all. First thing I learnt in animation course is smooth is not a good thing. If something's like smooth, it might look awful, like floaty. And he likened it to these old internet service provider ads where there's this bird and it would literally just tween in and then tween out. It wouldn't flap or anything. He's like, that's what smooth looks like, with like no actual action. See, I don't use that term smooth because you can say lots of bad things with smooth. I don't know what word you can use, like it's complicated. Appealing, that's the word we'd use, appealing. This is appealing because that way you can have a very simple animation, but it's appealing. That's why people make it, right? You can do anything. It's just some shapes. It's like, that's appealing. If it's not appealing, you're like, okay, you're not winning. It doesn't matter what genre of animation you're doing. If it's not appealing, that's a fail. Like how this arm bouncing around here, it's not appealing. But you can't see it, so it's alright. You know what is smooth? Those cigarettes. Oh, I could go for a nice cigarette. Smooth flavor. No, I'm kidding. I don't smoke cigarettes. Who said that? There's two of him now? Oh, gold. What did he even say? I didn't read it. He has his little hands, whatever. It's probably an advertisement for Mars bars. You know I hate Mars bars. You've been silenced by someone. Didn't even know. Sucks to be you. It sucks being silenced. What other cool games are people playing? Thank you, Michael the firefighter. See, was there ever a scene making tasticles that you either scrapped, liked, out, cut out of the scene? I think you're trying to say, is there a scene I cut out because it was too hard to make? Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe a while ago. I'm not really that adventurous though. They're not complicated scenes, it's just people sort of standing around most of the time. I got experience doing that, but I'm not doing anything that special anymore. Globtastic, yeah, I know what you mean. I didn't play it though. Pretty funny. If that's what I'm thinking it is. It's like a Left 4 Dead campaign. Globtastic, where it's really weird. But series of maps, yeah, there's like a collection of them. Troll map, yeah, that sounds cool. Makes me want to play Sven co-op. I used to play it with bots. I'd make the waypoints for the bots in the map so that they could follow me. It's pretty fun. People just code some bots. Some dude just did it himself and then they'd add it to the game and then you can play multiplayer, but a lot of the maps didn't have waypoints so you can make it yourself. Those were the days. I was much more interested in things. Gosh damn it. I actually played some more of that, but I didn't find it very interesting, so I stopped editing it. I was going to make another one. A few times. I tried a few times to do another video, but the mission I'm in just doesn't have anything going on. It's just like a haunted house. You're walking around and maybe something spooky would happen. It's not very interesting. Just coach going, hello? Also not as funny anymore. I can't make funny things with that. Not that it was that funny to begin with. That's subjective. I guess I don't find it funny anymore. DLC for the burger game. What's a burger game? Well, I'm glad you like Coach Down, so you can make the next one. I would watch it. I'll be like, that's a nice video. I don't think I have any special skills for making videos, it's just a lot of work. Screw why order. What's happening? Just relax, fellas. I don't even remember who you are. I know your name, but if we have beef, I don't know what it is. It's probably because I was drunk. Yes, you're here to say that I am an awful human being. Good. I'm glad that you feel that way. Now, can I please get back to doing this? Without getting distracted. Man, you young folks never get into drinking. It's dangerous. I don't think anyone can get addicted. Once you're out, you see what happened. You're like, wow, I don't even know myself. It's just poison. You know, I've found that for crowd shots, you can get away with so much if you just animate a guy looking like he has no idea what's going on. Because then you're like, yeah, okay, I feel the same. Wow, that looks like a lot of activity, but the dude's like, I don't know what's going on in this scene. Just, you know, for background noise. Because you're probably wondering like, oh crap, I need to animate each one of these people. What do I make them do? They're just meant to stand there like scared. Well, what's more scary than not knowing what's going on? Looking around going, oh, is this a joke? Am I in a film? Anyway. Bielopinator. How long does it usually take to make one scene in the animation? Oh, some scenes are longer than others. You mean shots, like... This one's taken a few sessions of animation, but like, usually... If it's a simple shot, it'd just take one session. And then after that you might make another one. So it's hard to say. Some shots take more than one day. Some multiple of them are done in a day. You're seeing me sort of finishing up this one. Damn, she really grabs that dude by the poor guy. I'm gonna have to put some blood there too. Did I do that? Just so nasty. God damn. I'm such a violent man. What am I thinking? That horrible woman grabbed him by the neck and then bit into him. It's awful. Who comes up with this? It's been a while since I've seen a good zombie movie. Sorry, did I answer your question, Bielopinator? Thank you. Yeah, I think one of the really long ones. The first time I had to do multiple sessions, I think, because I was saving it and it was sort of annoying to load a save, so I usually try to make things really quickly or having shorter shots, which does affect the quality of a product. But when in Tasticles 7, when they come out of the hotel and they go down onto the street and run across a bunch of people, that was like the longest by the time I made that scene. That took ages, multiple sessions, having to load all the people again. That's why there's not much props, because using the hat tool, which was crap, wouldn't let you load any animation while keeping the props. It just wasn't possible. So I had to keep the scene quite bare. Doesn't look that great, but that took a long time. Mexican Goku, I have a suspicion I know who you are. You must be Mexican Goku. You're a rascal. Sort of subtle. There's blood on that guy and he's like, ew. That'll do. Absolute unit. I don't know, because Left 4 Dead bots can do funny stuff, like teleport. Like, I didn't come up with that. You know when they get stuck, they teleport? I just think that's hilarious seeing a real guy, because it's moderately realistic looking, right? It's a person. It's an actual guy. Seeing that dude just teleport in with a gun and he's like, oh, I'll save everyone. It's just so stupidly overpowered. It's just funny. I think Coach has always sort of had that quality, even as in the game he's in. And like how he can straight face just shoot you. Because they're so expressive. It's like, it was a new sort of thing, having a very expressive person just shooting you and being like, I'm just gonna put you down, don't bother nothing. Just shoot you while wiping away like sweat on his face. It's funny as hell at the time. So that's probably why Coach is this hilarious, overpowered dude that doesn't really emotionally connect with the gravity of his actions. Just having a silly laugh. So yeah, I guess playing multiplayer with Left 4 Dead 2 is what made me do this series. But yeah, it's all sort of video game logic that inspired me. That's why Hitman: The Hitting is a series I really wanted to make, because it sort of has video game logic inbuilt in the story, which is always just funny to me. People doing video game things. Hey, Killer Blaster. Oh, sweet. What if Testicles ended like Halo Reach? What if, Mexican Goku? You tell us. You sell us the concept of Testicles ending like Halo Reach. Remind me what happens at the end of Halo Reach. There's this old Saturday Night Live sketch with Chris Farley, And he just keeps going to this actor. He's like, remember when you were in the movie and you did this? And the guy's like, yeah, I do. Just thought I'd just mention that little skit right now for some reason. This dude doesn't look scared. Oh, he's getting there, right. What does a scared face look like? Let's do this one together, chat. Yep. Do you think his eyes should go wider when he's scared? Oh, ye gods, there's vampires. I didn't think they were real. If you saw a zombie, would you be threatened, or would you think as a dude in makeup? Like, I'm talking about real life. Zombies would win, because you'd be just saying, no, that's not really a zombie, that couldn't be. People don't just come back from the dead. So then it spreads really quickly when that person does in fact want to bite you and spread zombie germs. They'd be going to drive-through at McDonald's and people would be inside be like, oh, can you get your car? You can't walk through the drive-through. And the zombie would bite them. That should be in a movie. That'd be hilarious. Like, just misunderstandings as a way of spreading. Hey, sir. You're jaywalking. There's traffic coming through. Oh, you bit me. Why'd you do that? I'm going to the hospital now. You just stay here. Sir, you can't get out of your hospital bed. Oh, you bit me. That's just normal in the hospital, the emergency room. People would be like, ah, there's no zombies. It's just patients that like to bite sometimes. That dude in the back looks so stupid. Let me fix this up. Oh. Hello, Uncle. When Tasticles 10. Oh, thank you for calling me Uncle. Who are you? Do I know you? Name ZV. Hello, young little kid. Did you teach yourself how to use a computer? Because I'm talking as if you're my nephew. You're too young to be on the computer. When's it gonna be? I'm not sure yet. It will take a long time. But I have a lot of it done. You guys watching the Olympics? Probably not. Moving on. No, it's not going to be over an hour. It could be shorter than 25. I'm not sure. It doesn't need to be longer than the previous ones. I know that each one has always been longer, but it's not really by intention. I'm not sure. We'll see. It'll be as long as it needs to be to tell a an actual okay story that doesn't that will end, will have an actual ending, not to the whole series, but anyway, a satisfying end to the story that it has, which could be like 10 minutes long, who knows. I doubt it. I think I have a lot that I want to do. It's not going to be only 10 minutes. I'd say maybe 18, because, or maybe 16 if I'm like more efficient. It doesn't need to be that, like, and then credits could make it longer too. Hopefully not, because that's so cheap, making like really slow credits to make it look longer. I'm not going to do that. Although there's going to be quite a few people listed in the credits, just for voice acting. I'm not going to make Tasticles 10 go for a whole hour. You'd be like begging to go home after that. It's like, oh god, how much more is there? Oh god, 20 minutes of this crap. That's you if you had to watch it in the theater. Oof. Woof. It was great when Coach was on the screen, but everything else, woof. Should have made him the main character. Yeah, I drew the thumbnail with the mouse. I did a rendering of myself. Not a very flattering drawing of myself, but accurate enough. Not a handsome young man anymore. I'm a weirdo looking guy. Alright, I think I need one more person in the back just to fill up the shot. What do you guys reckon? Although that might reveal the silhouette of a hidden character. Hi, says Tumforavilla. Tumforavilla. Tamaravilla? What? Welcome you. Why is your name green? What have you done? You didn't sign up for anything, some scam, did you? With the Seedmods channel. You know it's a scam. Don't buy into this Seedmods guy, he's a scam artist. Where the name Tasticles originated from, it is a reference to Futurama and the poplars, which is a small alien species, but they thought it was just a delicious snack. And they start talking about calling it things like tasticles, some like obviously gross humor, likening it to the sound of tasticles and testicles, not tasticles. Testicles. It sounds like testicles, so it's meant to be gross. And I just had that in my head when I came up with this dumb little video where Coach has some food. It's like, it's tasty, and I'm a crude guy, so tasty cools. That's why it's called that. It wasn't meant to be a big series. It wasn't meant to be seen by anyone. It's an embarrassing little thing. I'm glad it's not like more gross. It just sounds like it sounds like nothing really. I'm excited for Tasticles 10. If you had 10 Tasticles, that's a bit too many. A few too many, I think. Should have stopped at 2. That's what they say. They say, oh, Tasticles should have stopped at 2. What a pain in the Hey Seedman, yeah, great guy, thank you, Dweeby boy. Welcome to the very low energy stream of CMOS, where you can't decide whether or not to add a new character to the back of the crowd. I don't think there's anyone alive left. I think that might be it. I sort of kept track of what people were in the scene. But I can just add a random person. It doesn't matter that much. It's not about the continuity. I had this idea that if I made each zombie a unique thing, it looks like there's a larger crowd of zombies. Because the way I have it, there's only about 5 of them, and they keep recurring, so you're like, oh, there's 5. But if I made each of them look different, you could get up to like 30 different zombies. Even though I didn't animate any more characters. But I wasn't that clever, so I didn't do that. Add Easter egg, says Dopey Boy. What would you like the Easter egg to be? Vessel 3D. The more characters you add, the less energy there is in the stream till the mic is turned off. It happens. As I get on with the afternoon, I'm like, oh. I'm just a suffering old gentleman. Ugh, I'm not putting that creature in. I need people that look like metalheads, so I can't really select the older guys or the scientist looking ones. This dude looks like he'd be a metalhead. Yo, what's up? Yeah, that's good. No, oh, that's good. Yo, I listen to PC. PC's like the greatest fucking band ever. I got the shirt. Do you like the shirt they get? It's red. I get like khaki pants on because I'm like totally metal, and one of those little caps. Yeah. Guy, I wouldn't want to meet a guy that looked like this. He'd like tell you about the vegan lifestyle. Yo, you should just go vegan, bro. Like, you're just better off, cause like. Yeah, that'd be wonderful. I'd love to talk to a gentleman like that. He sounds nice. Shouldn't judge people by their cover, even if they're not real. Now to put on his game face. Ugh, that doesn't look right. That looks better. I don't know about these zombies. Cringing at the zombies. Ugh. Don't bite me, zombie. Excuse me, zombie. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Cringy zombies. That's me. Just say it backwards. How do I make his eyes bigger?
Escape another town.
What is this music? Ugh. Sorry. Sorry to the makers of that music. Whoa, that's better. Now he looks like he's gonna get attacked by vampires. This is me if a vampire tried to get me. My eyes would be so wide. I'd be like, hi caramba. Because that's what Bart Simpson says. So I'd say that too, because I grew up watching Simpsons. Just imagine that. The last thing you say before you get killed is a meme. But that's just my culture, bro. That's just what I say. I say it all the time. Like, it's part of my life. I can't help that I grew up watching Ren and Stimpy. It makes me want to say, you idiot! As we're crashing our car off the highway. I'm gonna do a really high-tech trick to make him like sort of blend in with the background. You wanna see it? It's too much. His eyes are too bright. I have to give him different eyes. Oof, he's kind of creepy. I don't like this guy anymore. Also, this guy's eyes are too bright. This looks absolutely dreadful. Why am I streaming this to people? Oh, someone give me money? Oh good, you didn't. Don't do it. Don't join there. You know why I call it? Because it's getting a bit too silly. You shouldn't be picking that. It's way too extravagant. It's like Coach is looking at, you know, the price of that, I don't know what it's called, level in Patreon. He's like, the price is getting up there. Don't know if I'd pay that much. That's what you meant to think. Instead you just went ahead with it like a lunatic. You went ahead and you subscribed. Remember, for 21 months, I can't even count that many. Oof. This dude's too weird. This is the Easter egg. There's a very strange looking guy in this one shot. You guys are gonna know this because you watch the stream. You'll be like, I remember when he put that strange looking guy in the background and made him darker so you can't see him as well. But he's still shiny, so it's still quite bright. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad choice, CMOS. Damn it. He is like shiny. He'd work better if he wasn't. I think they might all be that though. Not this type of guy. Probably, you guys probably have no idea what I'm doing now. I have a plan. This dude looks like a metalhead. Oh dear. It's a bit too rugged up. Still got like winter clothes on. No, I'm not using that guy. So it's the same model. Whoa. This guy looks like a Dracula. That's cool. I'm gonna put Dracula in the background. That's the Easter egg. Screw this guy. It's too weird. You look in the back and it's like, oh god, you guys are scared of those vampires? There's Dracula behind you. Just imagine that. Dracula. Standing right behind you. I would say, gee whiz. So loudly. What would you guys do if Dracula came to your house? Would you invite him in? Probably not. Anyway. You guys don't have to worry about that. It's not gonna happen. Oh, sorry. What's the chat saying? Such a silly gobber. Now that is a name I can get behind. Thank you. I love how the series is just Coach getting hungry, and then Seymour said, frick it, make it so that Coach wants to eat Nick alive. That's exactly what happened, yeah. I just went, alright, let's just skip all the dilly-dallying. No more real food. He's gonna eat the man himself. That's how you raise stakes in a story. So, you know, Ethan Hunt is in Mission Impossible, and there's a nuclear bomb coming to like Washington DC. He's gonna stop it. But then the terrorists, turns out they're gonna eat him now. so Ethan Hunt's gotta like use spyware to like stop them from eating him. He has to disguise himself as a less delicious looking man. Where is he? I'm gonna eat him. He's like climbing along a wall, and people got like a dinner plate and knife and fork. They're like, where is that guy? Gotta find him. Search the area and find him. Yeah, this is why I'm a lunatic. Don't let that delicious bastard get out of my sight. Do 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 do. I want to go eat Snailman, says Mexican Goku. Okay. SCAR, go do that, bro. Holy heckin' hell, that is a scary, scary face. I'm sorry you guys have to see this, and I'm sorry I'm zooming in. It's probably really late and dark in your room. You're probably thinking that I'm not going to sleep tonight. Because Dracula just got a scary face. Spook it up, boys. Let me just fix that. What did we do here? Where did we go wrong? Do it. Oh man. It looks like he's not totally, you know, inside the scene. He's not quite there, you know, all there in his mind. It's hideous. Yeah, the Tastegools thumbnail is just big-eyed dude. I'm like, what's the story with him? I didn't see him in the whole video. Like, it's just the thumbnail. What's the deal with that? And I'll be like, you know, wink, wink, you know. And then they'll say, no, I don't know. What is it? What's the joke? And I'd wink over to you guys. You guys would get the joke, and they wouldn't. This is what you get. This is the quality content you get if you watch the stream. You get to be in the know. You know that crazy idea that Seedmoz came up with? The one that doesn't make sense? I was there when he did it. And that's worth any decent content. Oh, hello Brown. How are you today, Brown? You guys like anti-humor, Vessel 3D. I think that's what you're explaining. That's good. That's the sort of crap I like. Anti-humor, where the joke is that it's not a joke at all. It's just bizarre. Like Andy Kaufman, when he messed with the video signal of his show, just so people thought like, this must be something wrong with my TV. This guy looks like he's sort of like on his tippy toes trying to look and see what's happening. He's like, can't quite see what's happening in there. There's people dying. I don't believe it. There's vampires in this show. I don't think so. It's just some stunt aid having a laugh. There's nothing wrong here. That's his expression. Oh man, that really helps blend in the character you're not meant to see. The hidden character you're not meant to see in the scene. Now she blends in with the red on his jacket. Yeah, you can't see over that bloody mohawk, eh? Bloody dude with a green mohawk in the way. He's been in front of me the whole show. I haven't seen a damn thing. And now there's vampires in the room and suddenly I'm behind him again. Bloody hell. It's just not my type of night, you know. Just out to get a pint of lager and watch a music show, you know. It's like vampires. This is why I shouldn't have immigrated to the US. Immigrated. I'm having a whole backstory. This is literally what this guy sounds like. You guys will know this. He's not going to have any lines or do anything in the scene, but that's how he sounds when he speaks. I'm making Star Wars type lore. This dude has a birthday, a star date or whatever. Flambeau Gubo, who looks like Dracula, was in the back scene of and shot 28 of scene 3 of Tasticles 9. I'll save it. This is actually shot 32 of scene 3 of Tasticles 9. That's legit what this is. These are long scenes. Alright, it's the third scene, but they're pretty long. I think enough people are looking around. I don't want to make it too same. Silly goober. Sorry it was separated. chat at all. I'm just listening to myself speak. I want Burger says Mexican Goku. That's good. You should go get one. Maybe I'm just delusional, but the face looks like a mix between Elon and Dracula. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of looks like a bloodthirsty mother effer. Like Dracula. You know, in his X profile, Elon Musk's little X profile, he's like dressed as a demon Baphomet, I think. And he's out there going, oh, that Olympic show is just blasphemy, or whatever. Like, no, it's Greek Pantheon, dude. And you dress as a devil in your picture. So I don't know what's going on. I should just not like read anything about Elon Musk. He doesn't make sense. He looks nervous enough. I think that's okay. They're quite same looking group. But I have been to metal shows, and I guess this is my accurate show of what they look like. This is just who you'll find. But not wearing army clothes. It's like everything's just army in video games, so it's hard to find any normal looking clothes. Last night I had Ethiopian food. It was delicious. You guys should go find Ethiopian restaurants. So like, their food is like, I don't know, considered like a curry, but like a dry curry. They put it on this really nice flat bread that's like, think of a McDonald's hotcake. It's that sort of flexibility. And you just roll it up and you just use your hands and you scoop up the curry. It could be, there's so many different things that it could be, but that's generally how it's set out. It's just like big collections of vegetables, of meat, whatever you prefer, and you roll it up in bread and you eat it that way. It's really nice. Delicious too. They know what spice is, which is a welcome change. Alright, this looks done, yeah. This looks fine. I need to put in some smoke. Green smoke. That's what happens, kids, when you try the green smoke, you know what I mean? Vampires. Don't touch that green smoke, fellas. I ain't afraid of green smoke. I don't know what the symbolism is with the green smoke. It's just the zombies, right? The zombies make green smoke, right? Haven't you seen a movie before? It's like the Blair Witch, classic zombie movie. Vampires? I've always wanted to do a vampire for some reason. Just cause, I don't know, Blade is cool. Blade is so dated now. Like, it needs a remake because it's so early 2000s looking. They're like techno listeners. Vampires like techno and leather. Love it though, so much fun. I wish I could just put that song in, the one from Blade. It's subtle enough, you don't know that that's just an image moving around. Looks fine. Oh wow, what if one of them turns into a zombie in this shot? That'd be cool. Well, you see, oh, that dude's beard clips through, I can't do that. Oh, but they'd have to react. Like if a zombie appeared behind them, it's too much work. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, I just realized I wasn't reading the chat. I have to scroll down again. Duh. Let me have a look here. Victor Fawcett says you're an inspiration. Thank you. Inspiration for how to be a nerd. Thank you so much. I'll take it. Wesley Snipes will always be Blade in my heart. Yeah, he's cool. He's such a silly man though, but I think it doesn't matter, he's just cool. But oh yeah, he probably has crimes against him though, so you shouldn't always just be like, yeah, I condone that because he's entertaining. But I'll always watch a YouTube poop that features Mr. Bill Cosby, because I separate the awful human being from the silly character he was. As YouTube poops, I'm not even watching these shows. I'm watching the YouTube poop instead. Much better than watching these dumb shows. Pff, sitcoms, nah. Heck nah, I'm watching YouTube poops. And Fresh Prince. I would slap a guy to watch Fresh Prince. I'd get up on stage and slap the crap out of someone to watch that show. It's great. YouTube poop and Fresh Prince of bald hair. You guys, if you don't know what YouTube poops are, you're probably like, what the heck is that? I'm not going to explain it, but basically, they take clips of shows and then they edit the crap out of them and make anti-humor out of it. That's anti-humor for sure. It's Tim and Eric style. It's a real thing, a huge genre. I don't even understand it exactly, but it's all in the same lane. It's the humor that makes you go, I was not expecting that weird thing that you did. And I know that you think it's also weird. That's why you did it. That's like what you do. You agree with the comedian that like what they're doing is stupid. You go along with it. That's what the humor is like. It's not like a, hey, ain't it funny when you go and get your coffee? It's not that. No, it's like, oh god. I'm not even gonna attempt it. See, that's what humor, that's anti-humor when you just fucking fail. That's why I like it, because it's easy. You just gotta be really lame and like just not even care about it. And people are like, you're a funny guy. You're funny in like a way, you know, you're not really laughing, but you're like, yeah, okay. Oh, I can see why you think that's funny. Good on you. Insult humor, which is what I'm doing now. It's just insulting myself. That's like an American thing. It's so interesting. England and America have very different comedy that they like accept. Insult comedy doesn't seem to be much of a thing in England that I'm aware of. I'm sure it is, but not. It's not like you got Don Rickles coming out, Mr. Potato Head saying, you know, whatever, hockey puck. American like bully comedy. That's fine. That's just how it is. Alright, that's just how it is, and it makes sense. But it's nice. It's an interesting thing to just weigh between both nations. Donnie Trump is hilarious, okay? He's the best insult comic, but you're not even clever about it. It's just, like, because it's him. I think it's always great. I don't think it's negative when he calls the other candidate's bad words, like Lion Ted. It is hilarious. And like that's because he's so charismatic. It's as gross as he is. That's why people go, oh yeah, he's a cool guy. Unfortunately, I'm sure there's a lot of people that just vote by that sort of feeling. Alex Jones, YouTube poops. But I don't know. Alex Jones is actually meant to be just an unhinged man. I don't know. I don't have respect for him the way that if I saw The Rock going, The Rock is back to the back. Like, because it's The Rock, he's all Mr. Cool Guy. Like, I'm the coolest guy. To have all that silly editing on top of it is just a nice layer. Like, it makes a delicious cake. There's really, really like, I don't know, you know, just confident man. Yeah, The Rock. Confidence is his middle name, right? The Confidence Rock. And he's just this big handsome man. You cannot deny that. You could be entertained just looking at him, really. And he's being YouTube pooped. It's hilarious. But Alex Jones is a dickhead. He's yelling and you don't like him and you're like, I want to get back at him. Like, he should be made fun of, but no, it's The Rock. You're punching up. See, there's a difference in humor there. That's what I'm talking about. The insult humor. Because you're like, oh, screw Alex Jones, he's crazy. You're punching down on someone. With The Rock, it's like, man, he's incredible looking dude. Like, if we make fun of him, like, haha. You made fun of the dude above you. Like, shit, I wish I looked like The Rock, but isn't it funny when we do this? That, I guess I'm more of like an English humor person, just because that's more like what we are in Australia. Does that make sense, people? Oh, The Rock is boring now. Well, he's not in YouTube poops. I could watch them forever. Anyone watch those? So good. Look like L. Who's L? I'm not sure what you mean, blasphemous pickle. Thanks, Dojo Dog. I don't know why you're being such a nice gentleman to me today, but thank you. You've really made a connection with me now, saying that, getting what I'm throwing down. L from Death Note. Ah, okay. Well, it's like I bet it's like based on something like that. It's just the anime hairstyle from APB, which is like a GTA style game. That's exactly what that model is meant to be. So if they base it on like a Death Note character, that's not completely unheard of, right? I think I know what you mean though. Like, it's very similar to that character. I haven't watched it much, but Captain Price, that one's I wasn't even thinking of that. He's just got a little snow cap because it's like a dorky thing. I thought that these guys, alright. Why why is a silly hair lady there? Why is there Captain Price? What's going on? So I felt horrible having just some normal people getting killed, right? In this awful horror scene with zombies. And I'm thinking, I feel bad having normal people, so I made them like look a bit militant. So then you're like, oh, they're probably like Nazis or something. But not that I'm gonna put Nazis in there too. Like, it's just, I know it sounds gross, but I want them to be a group of people where it's like, oh well, you're just a bad guy. Like, you're a punk from an 80s movie, yeah. You know, 80s movies, you got punks, and they're just crazy and they have guns, like RoboCop. They just shoot everything that they want. That's the sort of guys I wanted to make in this scene. So you're like, oh good, the zombies should get them because they're freaking dangerous, right? These guys. And then I'm also like, alright, no one defends metalheads. Like, it doesn't matter. They'll be like, yeah, cool. Well, these Not like, oh well, I never. Don't say that about my culture. No, metalheads will be like, yeah, that's sick. It's cool and there's blood, yeah. So like, that's sort of why there's these militant, innocent people, but still like a bit edgy. So it's okay when they die, because I'm a sensitive man now. I'm a bit older. I understand how I've made mistakes in my content, and now I'm thinking more as someone who can relate to you through the medium of media, visual media. Is that not arty-farty? That is just wonderful. That's my goal, to make something that someone can write an essay on. Honestly, if someone can make an essay about what's going on in this silly little series I made, that sounds cool. So I sort of write one of myself, right? This is the things I think about. I think, how does this scene really capture what's going on? Like, everyone's just got a green smoke around them, like Joker's there. And no, but just in some way, you got to think about that, because that's what's interesting, right? You like expressing what you feel about certain things. I know it's very vague what I'm saying, but I'm saying I considered what the crowd was, down to fine details. And if someone notices that, that's cool. Just that mindset. Not that anyone needs to. I think it's egotistical to consider that people are gonna like really care too much about what you do. It's egotistical to think that way. I'm saying, like, by thinking this way in myself, I can make something that is gonna please myself better. I'll be like, I know that that's the reference. I know that that's what I thought there. So like, I'm writing an essay. I'm like, okay, arty-farty, this is why I did this and this. Not because I thought it would be silly, but because I really thought about like how it relates to us. Like, you gotta be arty-farty, because then you feel accomplished smelling your own farts. I think that's worth doing, is what my advice is. Alright, I'm just delaying the inevitable. I can render this now. I can put this in the timeline. We're done here today, people. This is Democracy Manifest, people. Yeah, what am I yapping about? I'm yapping about me being... I should put some Helldivers instead. Oh, did it freeze? Alright, it's back. Anyway, so then I go... You guys, if you're following the process, if you've muted the stream and just watched... well, I guess you can't hear me, so... This is where I render it now. By quickly using a macro that will go through each frame very quickly, taking a screenshot. So it captures a screenshot of literally this. I'm just going to capture this. Each of this is a photo that I'll put in a long series to make a film. And then I'll put the sound over the top of it. Oh man, that green smoke really brought the hidden character out. Now you can see her much easier. That's fine though. You guys will be able to see it. You'll be like, oh, there she is, the character that's going to show up very soon. Right there in the middle, like crosshair. It's going to be easy to find. It's not going to be a very good Easter egg. It's just going to be like, oh, okay, I guess she's here. Just out of nowhere. And then it's like the reveal happens. It's like, yeah, I know, I saw it in this shot before. I'm trying to sound like this big reveal, like, oh, there she is, wow, I didn't know. Anyway. Let's say hypothetically Zoe has a sister and hypothetically they are twins. What name would be good if Zoe hypothetically had a twin sister? Thanks, Sam Nunya. Her name would be I don't know. Teen Angst. Teen Angst.mdl. That's what this character's name is. I think you're asking me what that character's name is. It doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't have a name because no one even references the person. No one says, hey, that person over there, his name is Jemima. Like, maybe one day I'll have Hitman enter the scene and go, oh, hello, my daughter named Jemima. And she'll say, hello, Daddy, I had a vow of silence until I found you again. That's why I don't speak, and I didn't have a name until you met me. That's gonna happen. If someone didn't actually watch these videos and heard me say all that, they'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? Hitman, what is that? Like that movie, that TV show where there's a Hitman guy? I haven't watched that yet. I should watch more recent things. I should get over video games from 15 years ago. But it's just so much fun. You guys, I'm glad you guys also like these really old things like Gmod and Left 4 Dead. Like, I would do it even if no one watched because I think it's fun to do. Like, I'm happy to just make some little animations, but I'm glad you guys also watch Shu. Shu is like, the fact that her name is Shu is just a joke about how he was gonna say shit. He was gonna say, you little shit. He's gonna call her shit, but you know, since she kicked him right in the face, all he could think of was Shu, because it went into his face, and he's like, ouch, it really hurt my face. Oh man, you're gonna have great-great-grandchildren. That'd be cool, if like you could get to 160 or something. Be like, hey mate, oh I remember the early days of YouTube, eh? I was there, mate. You're like 160, and your kids are like, whoa. We're just coming into Mercury, great-granddad. We're just coming on to Mercury now. Could you keep it down? Stop talking about YouTube poops. Oh, I bloody liked making the videos back when I was young. This is me at 150 years old. Oh, I used to make these videos about Coach. He's a funny guy, eh? How stupid is it? How bizarre to think that we'll be old one day talking about this dumb crap, like as if it was like good memories, but they are. You'd have to tell your kids like, oh, there's some hilarious videos, but how can you explain how stupid this whole culture is? This dude would like, the guy would say, I'm Carlson, and just like whip around and I'm talking YouTube peeps. You guys know no one's gonna watch these or remember these videos, man. You tell your great grandkids that, oh, I watched some videos and I don't remember what they were about. Same as me because I have Alzheimer's. I don't remember making these. Ugh, that's dark. What if that happens? That's sad. Hopefully I don't get Alzheimer's. That'd be crap. Yeah, like, okay, this is legit though, but honestly, one day I could become unwell mentally and start talking as if I was Coach. We had this funny discussion. You know, there's a very rare thing, and it's debatable if it's real, but foreign accent syndrome, when someone has like a brain injury and they just have a different accent. There's this lady on a news program talking like she's got a Chinese accent, just speaking English. But she's like Scottish or something. So then I go in my funny brain, hilarious man. I said, oh, one day before I get a brain injury, mate, which is likely, I want to just start talking like Coach, and people be like, that dude just talks like Coach, and it's very strange. This old man, just be like, yo, what the? All I can say is cotton candy and like nothing else. I'll be like, hey, Excuse me, here you go. And then give him pills. And just become coach. Isn't that just so strange? That could happen. Excuse me, got Alzheimer's. Please, please, Lord, let the CMOS be okay. Please, baby, please. This is what I mean. If I was to have to talk like coach, this just doesn't work. All right, it doesn't work in real life. It would look very embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to do it, but I just do it because I'm just demonstrating it. All right. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna be like that when I'm old. I'd be like, why is speaking in that sort of way? It's offensive, and they don't get it. It's just my favorite character. I can't help it. It happens to be him. It could be Nick. I could be doing a terrible Nick accent, but he would be Coach because he's a lovable man. I like that man so much. Ugh. I don't do any of that silly voice ever, except for right here in this wonderful CMOS channel. Ass clown. Like, mate, why are you not talking in Australian English? You're not meant to speak what you're trying to do an American accent. It doesn't sound right anyway. You haven't got the right fucking voice for it, hey? They say to me. This is my boss speaking. Very, very highly paid man. Hello, mate. CMOS, this is your real name. Why are you doing the coach voice? You know how offensive it is, right? Some of our American staff have been saying that you've been offending them with your awful interpretation of a video game character named Coach. You'll have to say all this. I'll be like, I'm sorry. Look, hey, my bad. I can't help it. I've got a brain injury. I have to talk like that now. Oh shit, sorry. Damn, baby, I should have tried to protect you more. That's the closest thing he has to say something compassionately. I'm sorry, you have to be let go. It's just, you can't just keep asking everyone where's dinner, alright? You can't do it. We've had enough. I know what you're going to say. Don't speak. I know what you're going to say. He's going to say, where's dinner, isn't it? I'll be like, excuse me, where's dinner? Alright, now. I'm sorry, I have brain injury and it's discrimination. You can't discriminate against me for doing this voice. It's not my fault. Oh god, just render the scene already, Mr. CMOS man. Did it? Let's see, there, that's 2 hours. Oh, oy vey. Is it offensive to say oy vey? Like, that's a Yiddish thing. I'm not a Jewish man. Can I say it? I like the sound of it. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Oh, clearly no one believes that is offensive. Alright. don't know why I settled on Coach saying where's dinner. I don't know why. Like, it's meant to be a threatening thing. He asks where's dinner to Nick in a nightmare. I don't know why I chose that though. Like, how is that threatening to ask someone where's dinner? What a dumb choice. Because it's not like a catchphrase, and it doesn't really make sense. I guess I was thinking, oh, well, Coach is hungry. That's what he's suggesting. He's like, your dinner, Nick. But I don't even know if I thought that. I think I just went, whoa, where's dinner? Like, isn't that funny? This is how terribly written my stories are. Oh yeah, that's a good. Do that right now, just for you, Mr. Vessel 3D. Is it Vesseled, or is it Vessel 3D? Is it like Duke Nukem 3D? I like Duke Nukem 3D. Mrs. Vessel. Okay, now I have more questions. What does that mean? Each time he says where's dinner, it gets raised by 1 decibel. Oh. Oh, he only says it once there, Mr. Slobberjaw. He only says it once in number 5. Yeah. Coach says where's dinner in number 5. After that, that's when I thought it'd be funny if he had a show that was called that, because that became his catchphrase. And then he just says where's dinner at the end. May I ask the current location for the final meal of the day? Well, Nick, Coach, Coach, I do believe I'll be running away now, Coach. Oh, I hate to be a bother, but I must be going. I don't wish to be consumed by you. Ow. If people... I ain't watched any Skibidi, so I have no opinion. I have no reason to have an opinion. It's a good feeling. You guys, if you've watched it, that's your own fault. You don't have to watch it if it's weird in real life, which I don't have to, so I'm okay. If you see kids talking about it, you're like, oh, that'd be annoying as hell. But everything kids talk about is annoying, alright? Little 8-year-old, what the heck are they gonna say besides Skibidi anyway? Oh, brain rot. When has an 8-year-old said anything of substance? Excuse me, I missed that part. I'm kids, but if they say Skibidi, I'd be like, okay, fine. At least it doesn't mean anything. Just don't say the F word. Don't go around at school telling everyone you learned the N word. Please, kid. I'm trying to raise you right. Say Skibidi instead, yes. Good idea, kid. Don't talk about guns with your friends. Talk about Skibidi toilet. Don't you agree? Man, that sounds good to me. I'm glad it's Skibidi and not bloody... Hey, you guys get into politics? And they're like, no man, we're 8. Okay, good. What was it when I was... Oh, Crash. Yeah. No, people talked about Dragon Ball Z probably. Okay, right. Yeah, that does sound cooler than Skibidi Toilet. Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon was a thing. Hey, Pokemon don't make sense. They're like all like Wizard Wazzle. They're doing their like Doug Trio shit. That's the guy, right? Doug Trio. Yeah. Man, Pokemon. That goes back. I remember when the Pokemon movie was in cinemas. We were going to go watch it. No, we weren't, because we were going to go watch Inspector Gadget. Because my mum got that for us. And then he's like, we could sneak in to watch Pokemon instead. And I should have taken it, because Inspector Gadget was terrible. But we laughed at it, because we were like 8. Man, I'm going down memory lane. This bloody stream is over. I should go. Unless you want to hear more about it. Where's Bussy? I don't know where then my soul would sink down to heaven immediately. Okay, what is a Bussy? I think I know what it should be, but like that's sort of worrying. I don't want to hear kids talk about that sort of thing. Yeah. That's too much for me, thanks. Man, it's just really tearing up the piano. It's not a bad shot that we did today. You guys really helped me today. Just think, you actually made an effect on the video. When it comes out, you can say that you watched it being made and you entertained CMOS, so he made a better scene. If you weren't there, it would have been worse. Just think of that, you guys listening right now. If you guys weren't there cheering him on, it would have been a crappy shot and he would have just been like miserable and going, why do I bother? Throwing his papers around. Why is this shit? Sickles shit. Why do I even bother? Throwing his pencils and paper and his, oh god, his wallet. Throwing his mug that says glam. Too glam to give a damn. That's what my mug says. That's me, in a nutshell. Too glam to give a damn. I had 666% vote for Coach and the world would benefit so much. Believe me, Coach would make the world perfect. All you'd have to do is just allow him to eat some humans. Not all humans, but a lot of them. Enough of them to satiate. Well, I don't know if it's possible, but yeah, just allow him to feast on people and that's all you need to do and the world would be perfect. Believe me. Do you think people would vote for someone like, you get like a margin of error? A few people are like, oh yeah, I'll vote for that guy. He promised to eat us, but alright. I just want to say, I'm just going to vote rebelliously and vote for the man that's going to eat us, so. Do you think people are going to vote that way? Nah. I don't reckon people would do that. Coach 2024, not gonna happen. I was gonna make a presidential type plot, like Coach was president. This is before Trump, but it was leading up to that, just because it was that sort of, it was a year for the president, so it was, you know, I'd be like, I could make it really quickly and catch up and actually release it during this period where people would be interested in this sort of thing. Coach being like a candidate and they have to stop him. It sounds hilarious. And it's got nothing to do with what was really happening, it's just because it was an election year. I didn't get around to doing that, but that would have been something. Would have been number 9, I think. Just Coach as president and they stop him, a little plot like that. But there was no good White House maps, so I don't want a nice White House. I think it'd be funny to put Coach walking around in a suit, to be like, oh, I'm the president, blah blah blah. You know, because, you know, he's actually a psychomurderer. Which is so strange, because you don't see that in politics. When like a guy is just a convicted criminal, you don't see that sort of thing happen where a psycho convicted criminal is walking around all pretending to be presidential. You don't see that sort of thing in real life. So like, I thought I wanted to make that into a Tasticles. Anyway, I didn't do that because I got sick of politics pretty soon after that, which you can imagine why. I'm like, no way, everyone would hate that. Everyone would be like, oh, don't pick that sort of direction with what you're doing politically. It's like, you can't sort of do any of the politics at all, because it's so divisive. Because of a certain man that was such a great unifier, that he just took my wind out of my sails. Do you think C would make a scene of Coach being the one who shot at Trump? Oh god, no way. No, it's awful. Ugh. Yeah, that's no, I wouldn't do anything like that. Although I did put JFK in Tasticles. JFK is literally in here. Oh. It's awful stuff. I don't enjoy that sort of like real actual violence. It's not enjoyable in the slightest. Which is normal, okay? But I'm not going to refer to anything that was real and be like, oh, this is just for fun. No, it's not really at that point. Really bad taste in my mouth. Like zombies are great because they don't exist. But then again, it's still miserable. You gotta think of your mental health, right? Yeah, like, okay, so I know I'm not really making much sense, but I understand that there's some edgy folk that want to make edgy jokes. And I remember when I was growing up, you'd look at sites where there's actual, you know, photographs of violence and stuff like that, and it was edgy and just, God, that's not me anymore. I can't believe I looked at that stuff. So gross and awful. And so when I see a young man, a young little dude, just like the young boy that did the violence, it's like I wish you could just tell him not to be so edgy. Like, just enjoy life a bit more, and then things like that wouldn't happen. Like, it seems so special to be like a rebel. Like, this is obviously bad stuff, and I'm gonna get involved in it because I'm an edgelord. I wish that wasn't a thing. And I know what it's like as well, because everyone's an edgelord when they're a young kid. Yeah, can you just be happy? What is this music? How dangerous would Coach be if he would edge his burger? Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'm trying to think of what that means. Politics isn't fun. It's too serious. So I wouldn't make Coach as president. Maybe one day. I don't know. Like, okay. The point I'm trying to make after all that ramble is doing like a president themed plot just doesn't seem fun now because there's so much crazy drama there that it's like it's not fun anymore because reality is crazier. It is really, really crazy what's happening. Like the assassination attempt that happened and it got that close and then it didn't happen as well. Like, you can't write something better than that, so I'm never going to attempt any like Coach is the President plot. But it's such an old staple where it's like, oh, Austin Powers has to save the president. Like, it's just a thing. That's a funny genre. It's like the canvas or where to write all your crap jokes. Oh, Mr. President, get down. Like, it's Coach. That's the joke. Can't do that anymore because the real friggin' life is crazier. Like, Trump's gonna be on Air Force One soon. He's fighting terrorists on his plane. It's gonna happen for real. Get you fired off my plane. He's not even the president. What am I saying? I need to get with the times. Joe Biden. Yeah, Joe Biden's gonna be on Air Force One fighting terrorists. And then he'll surge in the polls and we won't know what to do. Like, Joe Biden, like, he's like Rambo suddenly. He wasn't even running anymore, but then he just became Rambo. Like, what? I'm gonna go now. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good... Just let that sink in. Alright, Joe Biden, Air Force One. Rent that film on VHS and watch Air Force One. I know I have done that before. I remember VHS tapes. They were great. They weren't that great, but it's a different thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. See ya. Catch you later. And the drummer is gonna drum us off. Good night, everybody. Applause, applause. Hang on. I can't believe it took me this long to think of this, but... Okay. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. Oh, please. I just gotta put more sounds in, hang on. Yeah, oh, thank you so much, everyone, for watching my stream. Yeah. Oh. Okay, oh, please, you're too kind. You're too kind. I don't do it for the fans, I do it just because, you know... Oh, okay. Alright, I'm going. See ya. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, hang on, I gotta press this too. Your stream will stop. Of course.